Welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News with me, Keturah King. According to the World Health Organization, depression is the leading cause of ill health and disability worldwide. The WHO's latest statistics show that more than 300 million people now live with depression, which is an increase of more than 18% between 2005 and 2015. Despite this increase, several governments and corporate and social institutions seemingly do not understand the gravity of the condition, which is why there's still minimal support for people with mental disorders. When you couple that with the fear of being stigmatized, this certainly prevents many people from accessing the treatment that they need to live healthy, productive lives. In Nigeria, for example, attempted suicide is now a criminal offense. According to the Criminal Code Section 322, and anyone found liable could face up to 1 year in prison. So today on Our Take, we'll be taking an in-depth look at these issues and share how best to tackle them. I'm joined by two very well-respected ladies, the lovely Labo and the youthful yogi, Tope Hassan. Hello, good morning, ladies.
Morning.
Are you tired from all that yoga?
No, I feel energized.
I need some yoga, because my coffee is all out. And Miss Labo, somebody who has not been depressed, who actually celebrated her birthday, guys.
Wow.
How old are you now?
+1. That's the way to go.
It's brilliant that we're all laughing and sharing the happiness of your birthday and just the joy of being alive, but not as many people are privileged enough to be able to wake up as happy as we are. So we're talking, of course, about depression and about the fact that it affects so many people. Now, let's start by taking a look at the graph, a map of the world that shows the rates of depression. This map was taken, or the census rather, was conducted in 2013. So you can see that the blue countries are the people that are the happiest, and the red countries are the people suffering from the most depression. Now, we all, of course, know what Nigeria looks like on the map of Africa. You can see that it is the deepest, darkest blue, which means what? That in 2013, we were one of the happiest people in the world. We're in 2017 now, we've made it onto the WHO's list of most depressed people in the world. What has changed in the past 4 years?
I mean, I could easily come up with the recession.
Yeah, that made me depressed.
There is that. And I think, I really can't say for a fact what exactly is the cause of this, but the reality is maybe people have also reached their tipping point. So a lot of times you cover a lot of things with a lot of things.
Yes.
And the truth is there's so much you can really cover up. So there's that point where you snap. So maybe Nigerians have really come to that point where, that there's also that. And I mean, we're a country where we thrive on secrecy, so don't tell anybody that. It's a family secret. What do you want them to say about us? You can't do that. And the church, of course, has, oh my goodness, a spiritual attack. No, it's the devil. You're going to have to fight the devil. So, there's a lot of all of that.
Very true.
But I'm also happy that we have more and more people who are versatile in mental health actually coming out as well, and then there's a little bit more help. I mean, we still have a long way to go. I mean, looking at the criminal offense you just mentioned, really, people are going to actually be thrown into jail for...
Can we talk about that for a second?
Cracking.
Because that is, I don't know where I stand on this one, because, whilst I do not support anybody taking their life, it is your decision, it's your life.
No, but remember,
it's for selfish reasons that we cry at the funeral.
You're property of the state.
So they say. The moment you get a passport and a birth certificate, so they say. I ain't nobody's property. Okay. But is it actually constitutional for us to be able to throw people in jail because they are unhappy with their lives? So wait a minute. So let's talk about the fact that I am trying to commit suicide because I don't have enough money to pay my bills. And I attempt to just fine. So now, on top of not being able to pay for NEPA, I have an additional... you're going to make me want to kill myself even more. We're not helping.
When I saw you shake your head when she was actually reading that part of the criminal article.
Yeah, because what you're doing is you're making sure people go ahead to kill themselves, because now they have worse to face.
Now I'm just going to not jump off third main and jump off that fast.
You're going to make sure you die, actually. Because if you don't die when you're trying to commit suicide...
And that's worse, you can't access your job once you've been in jail.
Oh my goodness, that's a different perspective.
So you're even worse in economic crisis. You just have to probably...
Because there was that story of that lady, I believe she was a fabric seller, who effectively what I just said, which is where I got that anecdote, if you will, from. She didn't have enough money. She had to pay someone back. I think she bought a whole bunch of clothing or fabrics or other materials, and then the recession happened, and she couldn't pay them back the money that they were demanding. So she decided to throw herself off Third Mainland Bridge. But you know, sometimes you make the decision to commit suicide, you think that things are unbearable, but then something happens, so you're a bit hesitant, you don't actually go through with this. And I believe that in that hesitancy, the police then caught her and lumbered her with an additional fee of, it was either 50,000 or 500,000. Regardless, it was however many thousand too much, because you've made this woman, like you said, want to kill herself even more now. What does she do? Instead of actually alleviating the issue and talking to these people, or letting them know where they can go to talk, to, like you said, share your problems. Yes. Yeah. We're just slapping each person with a fine and a prison sentence and things that make you want to go out and become even more of a criminal. You know, why put me in jail with hardened criminals when my only offense was not feeling great? Then I learned how to
which takes us back to the fact, I mean, what the WHO has said, a lot of government institutions, so many institutions do not understand the gravity of mental illness. And the reality is, and which is why I'm really happy that we had her here for yoga, because there was a time in my life where, I mean, I was going through so much. Yeah. And I think I put something on Instagram when after the incident, and I was like, I had no idea that I was that strong on the inside. Yeah. So there's something about meditation, there's something about connecting with that deeper force, whatever you believe in, that is actually greater than who you are. And that could probably, that is the first step. And of course, I mean, seeking medical help and speaking to the right people. But whatever the deal is, I think more importantly, we all need to speak about it, speak up, speak out, speak to the right people.
Absolutely. And in the spirit of letting people know where they can speak to people, so I'll just read this. Now, the consultant psychiatrist at Luth, which is one of our major hospitals in Lagos, Nigeria, and who is also the SERPIN coordinator, Dr. Raphael E. Ogbolu, told us that SERPIN has hotlines. So the numbers will come up on screen shortly, and the numbers are 0908 021 7555, 0903 44 00009. We can see the other number on screen now, 0701 381 1143. So if you are suffering from depression, please do not hesitate to reach out to these phone numbers and call and speak to people that can actually help you. Talk to your friends, talk to your family. Do not consider depression a dirty word any longer. It's not. Final thoughts, guys?
I have a community for people like that, especially I know that it affects you know, professionals and entrepreneurs, but whoever you are, you can reach out to me on my Instagram or any place online. And that's one of the things I do. Apart from teaching, I also help my students go through every part of the day. So you can reach out to me. I hope that soon Nigeria can begin to really understand how mental health is really affecting our community and create correctional systems for that.
Amazing. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us, Tope. I feel like I've learned so much.
I didn't get my I never get my last word. Like, they always just go,
no. This is what happens when you leave us to celebrate your birthday. Bye. And on that note, we have reached the end of the morning show today. Thanks once again to my wonderful guest, Tope Hassan, and of course, the ever lovely Labo for joining us. And of course, thanks to you at home for watching. From my entire team and I here in Lagos, all that's left for me to say is enjoy the rest of your morning and, of course, the rest of your day. Goodbye.